is the Chrissy Swan Show.
You know, sometimes technology makes life harder for us. It's supposed to make it easier. But click and collect and the advent of, I thought, was a great thing.
I've used it a couple of times and it's gone really well.
Has it?
Yeah.
I've used it 4 times and something's gone wrong.
Are you sure that's just not chaotic Chrissy's fault?
Look, jury's out on that. I don't know. Okay, I'm coming to the stand now. You're the judge.
Yep.
Is this chaotic Chrissy or is this click and collect?
Give it to me.
So, you know, we've moved into these brand new offices. It's lovely. There's no furniture or, like, you know, stuff.
Yeah, it's giving a very corporate vibe at the moment.
Well, you know, corporate/jail. And so, of course, the first thing I did, because I'm a homey lady, I wanted to make our office homey. And I know that you and I have jackets and shoes and all sorts of stuff. And I thought I'm going to get a rack. And I'm going to a clothes rack and I'm going to get some hangers and then it's somewhere, it looks nice and it's somewhere for us to put our things.
Yeah.
And I thought you'd like that.
I do.
Because people like you like to keep their clothes neat.
I would like a steamer as well if I'm really going to start a list.
Well, I've got a story about a steamer that I will bring to the table later, Your Honour.
Okay.
But let's get back to the rack. So it was like on a Friday night and I thought I'm going to get this rack. So I found one online, saw that there was stock of it at my local shop. I'm not going to name names because it's not their fault. And I clicked and collected. I paid for it, got the receipt. No, it was 2 p.m. It was 2 p.m. I've got the times. And I was like, cool, done. And then I thought, it's there. And I live like 100 metres from this shop.
I may as well just go and get it.
I'm just going to go and get it. So I clicked and collected and I paid it and I had all my ID and stuff. And then I was on a walk later that night and this shop is open late at 7:30. So 5.5 hours since I placed it, I've paid for it. And so I go to the shop and I go, I'm just here to pick up a click and collect. And they said, have you got the notification? And I said, no, I haven't, that it's ready, but there's stock of it on the shelf and I'm here.
But did you select an allocated time slot?
No. No, because I
continue.
No, because I hadn't got the text message yet to say that it was ready.
Yeah.
But that defies logic because I walked past stock of it on the way there.
It doesn't. Because the whole point of click and collect is you pick your time and then you wait and you receive the text and then you go to the shop. I don't need to hear any more anything else. It's your fault.
No, it's there. And she said, no, we do them in the morning. And I went, what if I go and collect it now and bring it to you? And she said, well, no, that's not how it works. We have to get it and send you a text message. And I said, what? So I've paid for something and there's stock of it behind me. We can both see it, but I can't get it. And she went, that's right. So I had to leave and then wait until 4 p.m. the next day to go down and get what I could have got the night before.
Computer says no.
That's your fault. You just need to be a normal shopper and go in. Don't try and click and collect because chaotic Chrissy doesn't understand how it works.
Well, it doesn't make sense. Overruled.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
So I was at the self-serve supermarket thing.
Yep.
And
I can only imagine you trying to self-serve checkout.
I just want to park the story for a second and say I vehemently oppose doing it myself.
I'm with you on that because I feel there's a lot of like checkout chicks and checkout guys that are missing out on an opportunity.
Absolutely. And in my lifetime, it has gone from giving someone a list and them doing it and checking it up and walking it to your car.
Did that used to happen?
Yes.
Oh, I'd love that.
Absolutely. And now we've got to do it all ourselves, which I vehemently oppose, but I do it, of course, because I sort of enjoy it as well. I like the beeping of the barcodes. So I'm at there and I bought a whole heap of yogurts, you know, those yogurt pouches that I love, that I've introduced you to.
Oh, the one I had yesterday.
Yeah,
Yum.
Yo Pro, I think they're called.
Yeah.
Anyway, I got a whole heap of them to put in the fridge here at work because it seems I'm always here. So I've got to move in some food.
Yeah.
So I scanned them all through. I bought a lot of them because my kids love them too. So I bought some for work and some for home. Bang, bang, bang. As I was putting them through, and by a lot, I mean, I reckon I bought 20.
Okay.
And as I was putting them all through, I noticed that someone, unbeknownst to me, had screwed the lid off and one of them was without a lid. So I saw that before I'd scanned it and I popped it aside and kept on scanning. And so what was left when I'd nearly finished, I hadn't paid yet, but I had all my YoPros on that, weighted platform.
Steel bit, yeah.
And I was just about to pay, and the staff member at the supermarket comes up and starts cleaning up the mess that I've left, which is the box that the yogurts came in, because I just pulled them off the display.
Right.
Anyway, she goes, "You don't just take the whole display." And I said, "Oh, okay." I was helping. I didn't want to leave the box there.
Yeah.
So I brought it with me. So that was strike one.
Okay.
And then she really hated me a lot.
I think that's really good of you.
Well, yeah. And then she goes, "And you don't just leave this yogurt here. You've got to throw it out." And I said, "Listen, I haven't even paid yet. I'm going to go back. There's a bin here. I'm just going to pay and get my stuff, and then I'm going to throw out the yogurt." I said, "You're too quick. You're too quick." And I was trying to lighten it up.
Yeah.
"You're too quick." In my mind, I'm thinking, God, I've got to do all that too. What else do I have to do?
Also, it's almost their problem that product's damaged.
Well, but like I was going to throw it away.
No, I'm
just
with you.
let me pay for a second.
Yeah.
Anyway, so she clearly hates my guts.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to get through it as quickly as I can because she hates me. And so I just go, "Oh, you're too quick off the mark," trying to soften it a bit. So she cleans up huff and puff around my little self-service area. And then I get my bag and I always return the basket to the pile of baskets on the way out. As I'm walking with my bag in one hand and the basket in the other, she then says to me, and I put the basket in there, she goes, "You don't have to do that. That's our job."
Oh.
And I'm like, I cannot win. What do you want me to do?
I think you're right. I think she just hates you. That's not chaotic Chrissy's fault. That's her fault.
Wasn't it? That's not my fault. Oh, good. Because I said,
that's not
it's
you.
okay. We'll get through it together. And then I got out of there. I thought she's going to make a voodoo doll of me later.
I was going to say, I wouldn't be surprised if she saw a red laser on your dog. I wouldn't be surprised if there's a red laser on your head.
That's very true. In fact, I do feel a bit sick. Maybe it's strychnine poisoning.
The Chrissy Swan Show. The Chrissy Swan Show.
Welcome back to my midlife crisis.
I love this.
It's in full swing.
It is.
You've known me for a long time. When did you start to see it happening?
I think
Jack?
it was around the start of 2021 or 2022.
I feel like it was maybe even 2020. I was getting a sniff of it. But it's full on now. We're talking, I'm looking at a tattoo.
Yeah.
All right.
We're there.
In fact, we were there a long time ago, but then I got nervous. So what I did was, because I love a risk and I love the danger, but I just wanted to make sure that I could handle a tattoo before it went on there, because that's permanent. That's forever. That's like having a child.
And I remember when you sort of flagged it with me last year.
Yeah.
I was apprehensive because I think you mentioned what you were wanting to get tattooed.
Yeah, can you remember?
Yeah, which was also a part of your midlife crisis, apples.
Apples. Okay. So I want a tattoo of an apple to remind me of the simple pleasures in life.
/ your midlife crisis.
/ my midlife crisis. The other thing, that I've started is walking, obviously. It's been many, many years now. I walked for 5 minutes about 4 years ago and I haven't stopped. I'm like, flippy young. And there's this great saying in Latin called solvitur ambulando.
Oh, what does that mean?
Which means it is solved by walking.
Aha. That should be your Insta bio.
Solvitur, yeah, it should be.
Yeah,
At the
whack
moment
that on.
it says priceline.com.au. Now, I've got these temporary tattoos that I've ordered online.
I used to love them as a kid.
Well, they are similar, I think, but they last a bit longer. I think I want to put it on my right hand and I can't do it with my left. So I'm bringing my midlife crisis to you.
Okay.
Can you come around
I'll
the
come
bench?
around.
Come around and I'll peel it off.
Oh, good. You've already got the cold, face
Yeah, I've
washer
got
there.
it. I think it works exactly like the ones that you got in those, Gorilla bubblegum things.
Yeah, they were fun.
So we'll do the Latin term first, solvitur ambulando.
Oh, we're doing two? Oh, we're doing the apple
I've got
as well.
the apple too.
Oh, my God.
Or is the apple too big?
No, I don't think you need the apple.
Okay, just the words.
It's a bit organic.
It's boganic.
The apple and that as together. It's chicer to just have the words. I'm in support of just the words.
Okay, all right. Well, your opinion means everything to me, as you know.
So,
my God, this is so exciting. And these last 1 or 2 weeks, and I've got like a lifetime supply of them.
okay.
What do you think? There?
Yeah, that way, yeah. All right, I'm wetting the face washer.
Yeah, get that nice and wet. Oh, good Lord.
This is a different kind of show now. Okay. I'm going to go hard.
Oh my God.
I'm pressing down hard because I want it to really stick.
This sounds very suggestive. Everybody playing at home, we are putting on a fake tattoo. This is not a love that transcends age and
Are we still on
sexuality. Okay, here we go. We're rubbing it.
All right.
Okay, I reckon the reveal.
I think let's do the reveal now. The cloth's
Right,
coming off.
Cloth's coming off, and then you just do the peel. Okay, all right. So because they're fancy, they take 24 hours to...
Oh, so because it's quite faint at the moment.
You can barely see it, but I think it's going to be really good, Jack.
I think that's what it's meant to be like because it's come off the actual tattoo part.
Okay, so it's come off, and then we'll check in. I might give it a full 48 hours, and then we'll check in with it. Thank you
Done.
for facilitating. And really, the apple's too organic.
I think I'm not here for the apple. I just like the sentence. I think that's a lot chicer.
Thank you. I think you've changed my life today. I think you've changed my life. I'm going to go and dye my hair purple and cut it off and get a girlfriend.
And what about a belly piercing?
Yes.
Or a nipple piercing?
Or the other bits and bobs. Who knows? I'm talking about a second hole in my ear.
Oh, sorry.
You dirty mind.
The Chrissy Swan Show.
I'm about to talk about lady bits.
Let's go.
Nothing too confronting, but I do believe we've got to talk about it and normalise it.
Yeah.
Because it's, just a body part, right?
I'm chill, man.
I know you are, and I love that about you. I'm very chill too.
Yeah.
Anyway, so as you know, human beings are made up with different parts and bits and bobs, and ladies have to go and see a gynecologist, and men go and see I don't know who else.
I don't know who we see.
I think maybe a urologist.
Yes, that's the word.
For your bits and bobs.
I feel like we don't have to go as often as you go, as women have to go.
That's true.
You
That's
guys
true.
get the rough end of the stick.
Well, also because, we carry the children and stuff, and that's
True.
all related to the bits and bobs.
Yeah.
You got to go see gynecologists and whatever. Anyway, it's been a long time since I've had a baby, so I actually don't. My gynecologist has retired. That's how old I am, right?
Wow.
So I had a few bits and bobs I had to sort out, and my doctor said, my GP said, "Who's your gynecologist?" And I said, "You know what? I don't think he's working anymore. I don't think Tom is working. I think I had a man too. That's confronting."
Yeah. I feel like you often hear they are, though.
They are.
Yeah.
But the first time you let that man at eye level
Down there.
tinker around in your cutlery drawer, it's most confronting, and you have to talk yourself through it like, this is okay.
Do you like when
people do
they
this.
do you like when they talk to you to sort of make it normal and distract from what's happening, or would you rather sit there in silence and really just think about what he's saying?
No, Jack, I do not like it when they talk.
Well, it's a genuine question. I thought it would be nice to be distracted and have Tom ask you how Kit's going in year 5.
No.
Okay, sorry.
I think the general rule of thumb that you need to get your head around is that most women with a strange man's head in their bits and bobs, you are looking into the corner of the room pretending that your soul has left your body and you're just getting through it.
All right, no chat with Tom.
You're not talking about the secret ingredient in your spaghetti bolognese, all right? But I'm talking to this woman, the GP, and she said, "Who's your gynecologist?" And I said, "I actually don't have one." And she goes, "All right, look, I'll write you out a referral to my gynae and then you can, work out." And I thought, we're friends now.
That's nice.
The doctor giving me the details to her gynae. Like, that's a big deal. Like, that's what good friends do. Like, I found this great.
Your GP giving you a referral, she would do that to everyone.
But not to her gynae. She's like, I'll refer you to my gynae. That's a big deal. It's not just
special.
like a local one. And I'm like, where
You were touched.
Yes, I was.
Literally.
I was about to be touched, let me tell you. And I said, "Oh, thank you." So I'm gushing because that is a wonderful recommendation from an actual GP.
Don't use that word. Continue. That was a lovely recommendation from your new friend who's your GP.
And I was effusive in my gratitude to the GP, saying that is because I'm sitting there thinking, God, how am I even going to find a gynecologist? Where do I start?
Yeah.
And then I thought, God, I'm going to have conversations with my friends and say, who do you recommend? And that's the whole thing. And then my doctor is saying, here's my gynae.
Yeah.
I'm giving you a recommendation to my gynae.
A gift.
A gift. And I said, thank you so much. That is so kind. Where is your gynae? located.
Yeah.
And she said, no, it's my gynae.
What?
I said, so are you not recommending your gynae anymore? She goes, no, it's not my gynae. The gynecologist is called my gynae.
Now check this out.
The Chrissy Swan Show is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.